From Silicon Slopes, I'm your host, Josh Matches, and I'm joined by Hong Fang, the CEO of Okcoin. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Josh.
So tell us about Okcoin and what you guys do.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I've been asked when we were founded, and that straight question can have complicated answers because we were founded in 2013. We have been the largest crypto trading platform in China for a couple of years. But then in 2017, when the policy changed, we actually reinvented ourselves, got out of China, moved to US, start all over again, swiped out all the old business, and established our team here, registered with FinCEN, getting all the state license, and now we are here with a global team, global business. And we're trying to build the best go-to app for buy crypto, sell, invest, hold, and use crypto. So.
Amazing, so exciting. And what makes Okcoin different than some of the other apps to buy crypto out there?
Yeah, so I think it's interesting because we are in a very early stage in crypto still. Crypto started as a very small niche market. So there's not much emphasis on customer experience, if you will. So we are putting a lot of emphasis on building that experience touch point, making it easy for people, and making it fun, so having a lot of evolution on our app for that purpose. The other side that we have been really focused on is innovation. We have been driving a lot of new stuff over the last 12 months. We are the first one to integrate Lightning so that people can actually use our app to buy and sell and send Bitcoin very easily across border, if you will. We are the first one to launch our Earn product, which is not the usual Earn that you are seeing elsewhere. We connect directly to DeFi protocols and let people use whatever is out there, but we vet it for them, and it's free, it's very easy. We are the first one to integrate Polygon. We list Stacks and Mia listing. There are great offerings out there. So I think those type of forward-looking items are what we really focused on, and we're now working very closely with GameFi community as well to explore that community side of things.
Yeah, it seems like you have a lot of first to markets in there.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the crypto landscape. What excites you today, and where do you see things going?
I think last year has been really interesting when we see the use case of Bitcoin as the store of value really solidifying, and that draws in institutions, that draws in more people who are not just speculating, but actually looking for value, looking for risk, hedging, looking for wealth preservation. And then this year we're seeing Lightning, we're seeing El Salvador adopting Bitcoin as the legal ledger. It's establishing its second use case as money, as the medium of exchange. And then DeFi, which came up last year, continued to evolve, right? And that's basically building a total alternative financial system that is decentralized, separate from the existing system. And then this year we're seeing NFT and GameFi coming up, which is a new use case. So I think we're seeing the unfolding of the building of a new Internet 3.0 coming up. So I think that's the interesting part, seeing what we were envisioning several years ago finally playing out. After all the kind of a speculation wave, now it's really building weight and starting to materialize and affecting our real life. And I think that's interesting and continue to be fascinating.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
Could you explain Web3 to maybe someone who doesn't know anything about cryptocurrency?
Sure. When we think about Internet 2.0, right, we think about Google, Facebook, Twitter, Uber. Those are great, and Amazon. Those are great in democratizing information P2P, enabling e-commerce on an individual basis, enabling social interaction on an individual basis, enabling messaging, and all the creative side of things, right? We see a lot of the individual entrepreneur becoming their own boss, KOL and the other stuff. But what is blocking it is the big internet platforms accumulating data and controlling and censorship, deciding who gets on the platform, who gets the distribution, who does not get the distribution, and also all the algorithms, right? When you get a car from Uber, for example, the pricing algorithm, how is that decided? We don't know as individual. However, we are generating a lot of value through our own activity, but we don't own the most precious data, real estate in the internet stage. And I think with crypto and Internet 3.0, it is possible actually that we individuals can actually start to own our own identity, starting with digital identity. And that can be game changing. So, I think there's a lot of talk about that in 2017, but the technology is not really there. Luckily, there are a lot of builders in this space that continue to build through the bear market, and we're starting to see a lot of more alternative and things coming up, and we'll see. I think it's something new will come up that we are not expecting.
It's going to be a real change from the way I think the internet is today, where we all think that if you're not paying for something, you are the product, and owning that digital identity just feels like a whole new landscape.
Exactly, and ultimately, I think individuals can actually participate or quote unquote invest with our own labor, with our own time, with our own activity, instead of just investing as with money, right? Now the investing is only possible through capital, but our own activity in different format is actually very valuable. And think about bootstrapping some of those startup in technology, well, in the internet, particularly in the platform business. Those early stage participants are actually contributing a lot of value to creating those and making those multilateral platforms feasible. But they don't really get the value from being participants in the early stage. But I think in Internet 3.0, where you actually can participate in that through token economics, I think that would be really interesting. And we actually individuals can actually own the data. We can decide who can actually use my data and how those are valued. Hopefully, it's in a free market.
Finally, bring like a real value to sweat equity, right?
Exactly.
And so, what's next for Okcoin as you guys continue to grow?
We continue to focus on building the foundation, obviously, but also, continue to stay focused on being forward-looking, looking at what's new, and thinking about how we can actually bring the crypto native concept closer to the wider audience, while helping them to understand what's going on and building that bridge, making it easy, making it fun. I think that's going to be our continued focus. And we also have business in US, in LATAM, in Asia, so that global audience is also our focus. And crypto is global, crypto is 24/7, and we want to continue to keep it that way. So there are a lot of building efforts going on.
A very exciting future. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on all of your success at Okcoin.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Thank you.